Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. And today I'm covering one of the Galactic challenges. This is the first time I'm doing a video on one of these. As they were getting ramped up, I didn't really think they were worth it. They weren't important enough, or they were too easy or too hard. But I think we've hit a sweet spot now with the Galactic challenges, and they're important as they're being used to introduce new characters. This is how you can get some character shards, so they're kind of like the new marquee in this aspect. And the difficulty is really interesting. You can get through the top tier of this mission with a pretty low gear level team, and there is a bit of strategy involved. So I thought for this one, at least, it was worth putting together a video. So this is the Nevarro Scoundrel mission, and I'm only going to touch tier 7. Obviously, if you can beat tier 7, you can beat the other tiers. And specifically, what we're going to focus on here at the beginning is to do the feat with a full squad of bounty hunters to get the rewards there. So what I'm going to do is go in and show my team. And I think we're on the wrong tier there. There we go. There's tier 7. And you can see this is important because the rewards for doing this are the new mod upgrade pieces that in order to get your new 6DB A mods all the way through, you need to be able to complete some of these challenges. So full squad of bounty hunters to complete this mission. And if you have, a super relic bounty hunters squad team, then great, you're all set. But most of us don't. They're a good team, but they're not an A-list team. And with so many other things pressing for gear right now, they've been on the back burner for me, and I'm sure for many of you. So what we're going to do is show the team that I used. You can see I've already completed this, and this is the team that I used to get through it. So it's a Jango lead, Bossk, Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, and Greef, and none of them are gear 13. And Mando and Greef are down there at gear 8. So this is pushing the envelope, but this team got it done. It takes a lot of patience. There is an RNG aspect to it, a big RNG aspect to it. Things have to line up right, and then even after that, you still have to get everything going just the right way. And there is some strategy. I've tried this a bunch of different ways and had it fail. I had everyone down except the last character on the enemy team, the L3, and she wiped out my whole squad by herself. It was ridiculous. So I'm going to try and go through this and show the setup and hopefully have another successful run. So when we go in, and at the end of the video, I did remod this team. You can't be super lazy and just use them with their as-is mods. You've got to mod them with the best that you have available. So the first thing that we're going to do is Bossk is going to go first. We're going to get his taunt up so he gets his frenzy. And now we've got Jango ready to go to do his burn. If this burn doesn't stick on enough characters, specifically at least one, preferably both of the tanks, you're probably done. But let's see how it goes. And we did get it on IG-11, but it's already cleansed. And so now this run is over because in order to complete the contract, we need to be doing damage to debuffed enemies. And let's see here, damage debuffed enemies 20 times, right? That has to get off very quickly. And if you miss early on, forget about it. You're just wasting time. So back out and get the right opening sequence to at least save yourself some frustration later. So we'll taunt, we'll flame, and we still have it on there. Great. So now we're going to do the mass attack for Bossk. That's going to rack up some of our contract here. And then we're going to do another call to assist here with the Mandalorian, and we're going to call Jango. And for this one, I'm going to switch over to the Mandalorian. He's also debuffed. We can get around the taunt because we're going to use our disintegrate on IG-11. That's kind of the key here. Get the contract complete, use the Mandalorian, get that first disintegration off, and then can you kind of bring the battle back in? Because, right now these characters the enemy are way stronger than we are. Okay, so this will be another, I think, 3 attacks here. So we'll call Jango, and it'll be 1, 2, 3 more attacks. And Bossk is stuck behind taunt, so we'll stay there. This is another big moment. if you don't have any spread debuffs, then this isn't going to really help your contract out. We've got 3 here, so that's okay. I think we're still going to be on time. We're at 75%. I forget if it's 75 or 80. We'll see. With this mass assist from Greef, we either complete the contract or we don't. If we don't, the run's probably over and we need to restart. But let's see. I forget if this is going to get us there. Yep. Okay, that was perfect. So that was enough. Now we're there. So now we need to get the disintegrate off. We're going to take out IG-11, and we want to prevent, as much as possible, this engineer's buff from going off. So we've got an ability block there right now. That's good. Let's get another ability block off on IG. Great. And again, we're going to save the disintegrate. So let's, again, we're going to taunt with Bossk because Greef is ready to go right after this. So with Frenzy, he'll get to double up on his turn. And we have disintegrate. Let's put that out. Get rid of IG-11. And now if we can get down, I don't know how you say this guy's name, Quill, but if we can get him down before the engineer's buff goes out, we're in great shape. If not, it's not a lost cause, but it'll be much tougher. So we're going to, again, do the burn. And we've got another mass assist ready to go. That's great. And that should leave this guy as the weakest target. There he is. We saw weakest pop up for Bossk, which will, again, reduce everyone's cooldowns on his trap here. Can we get him? Yes, perfect. Okay, we're in really good shape. So now, I think IG-11 is, or IG-88 is a good target. Let's, again, call Jango. He's our best damage dealer. And I don't think it's worth the execute. The execute does not do enough damage to take these characters out. I've tried it a bunch of times. All it's going to do is remove that burn, remove those dots, and remove the ability block, and I certainly don't want to do that. So instead, we'll just go for the basic, and we will do the rocket attack. Okay, so this is the other big point here. Because of the way this Galactic Challenge is set up, we don't want to use Greef's second special here. We don't want to give Retribution to our allies because it'll get stolen by the enemy. And when they have Retribution, that's when things fall apart for this low gear level team. Every attack you make, they're countering and they're crushing you. And especially some of them have like a double hit. They hit somebody and either the weakest ally or another ally, and they always seem to take out Mando, and I don't get the second disintegration off. So we're gonna not use that second special from him. All right, this time we will use the execute to get rid of the offense and crit buff. Flames are good. And we're stuck behind the taunt. I probably could have gone around it there. All right, let's get some ability block out. We'll again taunt. Oh, dodge. So close. We're not going to get it. Ah. All right, stun is good. One more. Here we go. Take him out. And, okay, great. We have disintegrate ready. Who do I want to use this with? I'm going to go with L3 to get rid of the taunt. When L3 upgrades, like I said, there was a fight where she took out my entire team by herself. It was 5v1, and she wiped out everybody. Again, I gave her Retribution. I had messed up. I was still learning the fight. But I think she's the bigger threat here. We've still got Revive on most of our guys. So even if IG does his area attack and takes somebody out, whoever gets taken out should revive. So let's do the disintegrate. And now, again, we'll get rid of that offense. And now there's a question, do we want to do this? Recover the health and protection. I still don't think so. We didn't lose Mando. Do the burn. Call Jango. Get a dot on there. Yeah, there we go. All right, just Mando left. And we'll do a group assist. And one more kill here. Big rocket attack. There it is. So I struggled with this team for maybe an hour, maybe two, trying to figure that out. I was taking out different characters with the disintegrate. I was doing different kill orders following the disintegrate. Do I prevent the engineer buff first? Do I get the leader down first? All different kinds of combinations. But the death was really when I put that retribution on. So getting that disintegrate off and then not putting up retribution through Greef on your team is the key, and that made this super smooth. So that's great. You can see with a super low gear team, you can complete even the tier 7 challenge. And then again, I went through and completed all the challenges all the way down. Much easier as you step down through these. And again, at least do the first 3 because that's where you get the shards of the new character here. I forget which one it was for this, if it was IG or the Ugnaught. But anyway, that's how this goes. Super manageable. This is such a good change from when Galactic Challenges came out, and the challenge, the top tier challenge, was complete with a full team of whatever Sith at Relic 5, right? That was the worst. So this, at least they've given you the chance to beat it with your team, with tactics, with strategy, with not having it overtuned. This is so much better. So happy with how this has gone. Hopefully this helps you guys get through this challenge using your lower gear bounty hunter team. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
You